Welcome to Co-Pilot Podcasts. You know that feeling when a friend's words stick with you for months? That's exactly what happened with Infuse U's fourth season. Today, we're diving into the stories that changed lives, the moments that made us think, and yes, we're dropping some exciting hints about Season 5 coming in 2026.
And what a season it's been. Teresa's ability to create these incredibly intimate conversations about everything from military service to financial empowerment, it's really redefined what a wellness podcast can be.
Let's start with that incredible episode featuring Sherelle Golden. Her transition from military service to civilian life really resonated with listeners, didn't it?
Absolutely. That episode perfectly captured what makes Season 4 special. It wasn't just about career transition, it was about finding your identity and strength through major life changes.
And speaking of strength through changes, the episode with Kristen Klein about convicted comeback was incredibly powerful.
That episode really showed how Teresa has evolved the show. It wasn't just about personal transformation, it was about creating systemic change and supporting women in Arizona's prison system.
You know what's fascinating? The show's growth really mirrors what's happening in the broader podcast landscape.
How so?
Well, according to recent data, self-improvement and wellness content is absolutely exploding, especially among listeners in their mid-20s to mid-30s.
That makes perfect sense. And Infuse You has really tapped into that need for authentic, actionable content.
The financial literacy episode with Rosie Herrera was a perfect example of that, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, yes. The way she broke down complex financial concepts while sharing her personal journey from fitness to finance, that's exactly what today's listeners are looking for.
And let's talk about how Teresa has really mastered the art of conversation this season.
She really has. Each episode feels like you're sitting in on an intimate conversation between friends, but you're walking away with concrete tools for personal growth.
The autism awareness episode really showcased that approach, didn't it?
Absolutely. The way she handled such a sensitive topic with both compassion and practical insights, that's become a hallmark of the show.
You know what's really interesting about Season 4? The way it's expanded beyond just individual wellness.
Right, it's become about community wellness too. Every episode connects personal growth to broader social impact.
And that's really resonating with listeners, isn't it?
The numbers definitely show that. The podcast industry is seeing huge growth in content that bridges personal development with social awareness.
Speaking of growth, let's talk about some of the standout moments from this season.
The holiday special really stands out to me. The way Teresa talked about self-care during hectic times really hit home.
And that episode about transforming your life through perspective shifts, that was powerful stuff.
Oh yes. The way she used Cindy Trim's concept of being unstoppable and made it so practical and accessible.
For listeners who might have missed some episodes, which ones would you recommend they go back and catch up on?
Definitely start with the Sherelle Golden episode about military transition. It's such a powerful story of reinvention.
And the financial literacy episode with Rosie Herrera is basically a masterclass in practical money management.
Don't forget the convicted comeback episode. It's such an important conversation about second chances and community support.
You know what I love about these episodes? They're not just inspirational, they're actually changing how people live their lives.
Exactly. Each episode gives you something concrete to work with, whether it's managing your finances or supporting your community.
And speaking of concrete changes, can we talk about what's coming in Season 5?
I was wondering when we'd get to that. While we can't reveal too much, I hear Teresa has some amazing guests lined up for 2026.
Any hints you can share?
Let's just say the focus on transformation and community impact is going to get even stronger.
That's exciting. And it really fits with where the podcast industry is heading, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The data shows that listeners are increasingly looking for content that combines personal growth with social impact.
And Infuse You has really found its sweet spot there.
It really has. The way Teresa weaves together individual stories with broader social themes, it's exactly what today's audience is looking for.
Let's talk about some of the feedback from listeners this season.
The response has been incredible. People really connect with the authenticity of the conversations.
And the practical takeaways, that's been a huge part of the show's success, hasn't it?
Definitely. Every episode ends with actionable steps listeners can take in their own lives.
You know what's really impressive? How the show has managed to maintain that intimate feel while tackling bigger issues.
That's Teresa's special gift, making complex topics feel accessible and personal.
And that's really what sets Infuse You apart, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's not just another self-help podcast, it's a community of people growing and learning together.
Speaking of community, the show's impact has really grown beyond just the episodes themselves.
Yes. The way listeners connect and share their own stories on social media, it's become this wonderful ecosystem of support.
And that's something to look forward to in season 5, right?
Definitely. I hear there are plans to expand those community connections even further.
Any final thoughts for listeners who want to catch up before season 5?
Start with the episodes we mentioned, but don't rush through them. Take time to really absorb the lessons and put them into practice.
And maybe keep a journal while you're listening?
That's a great idea. Writing down your insights really helps cement the learning.
You know what's amazing? How each episode builds on the ones before it.
Yes, it's like each story adds another layer to our understanding of personal growth and community impact.
And that's really the magic of Infuse You, isn't it?
Exactly. It's not just about individual episodes, it's about the journey we're all on together.
Well, speaking of journeys, we should probably wrap this up.
Before we do, let's remind everyone, Season 5 kicks off in early 2026.
And until then, there's plenty of season 4 content to explore and re-explore.
Each episode is like a different piece of the personal growth puzzle.
And that's what makes Infuse You so special. It meets you wherever you are on your journey,
while helping you figure out where you want to go next.
Perfect way to end. Thanks for joining us on Copilot Podcasts, everyone.